Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. There is a community member at large who I believe goes by the handle Stormco, and he or she can correct me if I have that mistaken, sent in an email the other day and wrote, "In this age of internet etiquette, why do you think that news sites such as Reuters still don't hyperlink the websites they talk about in their articles?" That's a really good question. And I would say largely because, well, those services are geared towards traditional media, and traditional media doesn't need to have hyperlinks. And a hyperlink or a link to another website would allow you to click through and then go to the website in question that might be referenced. I actually thought it was funny the other night. My father and I we were watching, it must have been some news broadcast, and they were talking about, I think it was the weather or something very simple, and they say, "We have the link for that on our website. Just go to whatever.com." And I thought, forget that. I'll just take that keyword and go to Google and get to it directly. I mean, do these news organizations really think that we're going to go to their website to get to another website? No, we're just going to search for those words on Google. And who, quite honestly, uses weather as a tease for the 11 o'clock news? Will it storm tomorrow? Tune in at 11. Oh my God. Click-a-clack, click-clack. No, it won't. Oh my God. Oh, it will. The web is an amazing thing so long as you use it. Now, as far as news organizations not hyperlinking, again, if you're reading something that happens to be in print, you can't really click on anything in print, and by and large, a lot of those articles are driven for traditional news organizations that are going to take that text, copy and paste it directly into something that's going to be run in a printing press or possibly even read aloud in a particular broadcast, whether it's audio or video. I think this should change. I can tell you that over the years, having been featured in a variety of places, news, in video that's been uploaded to the web, audio, been in newspapers, magazines, and nothing drives more traffic than when you get an actual link back to your website. And I can tell you that you get more traffic from email newsletters, from blogs, because these are places that actually hyperlink to the place that they're referencing. So if I reference a particular product in our show notes, I will put, or we will put, I should say, Cat Helps Me, a link directly to whatever it is in question so that you can click to it and get directly to that. Doesn't always happen, but we do our best with it, and it's certainly not because we don't want to. We want you to get to the information as quickly as possible. I would say, though, it's not bad etiquette for places like Reuters to do this just because of the places that they're going out to, but it is kind of bad etiquette if you're talking about something and you don't actually link to it directly. This is one of the things that upsets me most about sites like Engadget. I'll be reading an article and they'll link off to either a product name or I guess a brand name, and I'll click it and it'll take me to another page on their site, on Engadget's site. It's like, no, that's not what I was looking for. So I have to copy and paste the text or type it into my search box and then search for it on Google in order to get there directly. And I think that does users a disservice, and I think is generally not really, at least what I was looking for. And when people do that over and over and over again consistently, I think it's an issue that's probably an editorial decision. If they do it every so often, I mean, I do my best to link to as much as I possibly can without flooding people with links. I try to put links wherever they're relevant. Don't always do it, but when I do, I'm very careful and pointed about it. Certainly there is such a thing as having too much links, but then there is such a thing as not having enough. I can tell you that to drive traffic to your website, you usually have to link to more websites, because there's really no way they're going to find out about you otherwise than if you link to them. They'll find out sooner or later. Hopefully. I was knocking on particle board there. It's not really, my desk isn't, it's not wood. It's just, well, if you'd like to link back to this video, you are free to do so. I've had about 3 people ask me if they can embed our videos on their websites. Yes, you're free to do that. That's why YouTube allows you to embed videos. Do it. Link away. I don't care. And if I find that you're doing something interesting, I'll link to you. That's a promise. But you have to do something interesting. at least in my mind. Are you doing something interesting? Well, even if you're not, you're welcome to join us anytime, day or night, and we're usually chatting it up 24 hours a day, even if I'm asleep, or streaming the video of me sleeping, dreaming of the time that you're going to register a domain name and using the coupon code Chris1 to save 10% at GoDaddy.com. How was that? I snuck the whole sponsor message in there. You didn't even know it! We're chatting live.pirillo.com. See you later.